regretting your vote? I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I am regretting my vote for Donald Trump.
I voted for Donald Trump, and now I regret it.
A lot of people who were like me voted for Trump and have to account for that.
I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of Maga. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets. I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now.
I need your help to save my farm and many other farms.
This farmer right here is a Trump voter who just found out that money he put into a program that he was told he was going to get back from the government has disappeared because of Trump's executive orders. He doesn't know when he's going to get the money, and if he doesn't get the money, he will lose his farm, is what he said. And I have a response from a Republican congressman when shown his problem that is absolutely abysmal. All that coming around. First off, look at how excited this man is when he found out that he was approved for a government grant that would provide him the money he needs to invest in his farm. This is what the government is for. This is what the government is for. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are destroying this, but this is what it's about, helping people get ahead.
Hell yeah! $25,000. We got water up here finally, so no more water trailers up here. We're going to freaking water the cows automatically. We ordered the 13 waters to go across the farm and couldn't be more excited. Luckily, the NRCS is paying a portion of this on cost sharing, so we don't have to pay for the whole thing, but we still have like $10,000 out of pocket on this well, so that really sucks. But we're out here pretty good ways off the road, and $25,000 pumping water to the top of the hill. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions on that cost sharing with the NRCS, please let me know. I am happy to help. I'm happy to spread the word on it. They're not allowed to advertise it. That's part of the deal. So if you guys have any questions on it, please let me know. They are giving us $240,000 worth of cost sharing on putting 40,000 feet of fence out on our property. We're putting a well in. We're putting 13 waters in. We're doing some seedings out here with some warm season grasses. But if you guys are interested in doing any of this on your place, it's a federal program. You don't have to have it in certain states. You can do it on the state side also, but this one that I'm talking about is federal. I need your help to save my farm and many other.
For the last 5 years, I've invested my whole life into finding out if, in fact, the early bird does get the worm. And now because of Trump, I'm out of a job. I voted myself into unemployment.
But I need to get this off my chest. Today is the first day that I regret voting for Donald Trump.
I messed up. As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump because I thought he was going to deliver on his promises. And now I quickly realized that I have to FAFO, and the whole country will have to FAFO. And it's just ridiculous about what's going on right now. I sincerely apologize.
So I'm still upset about my vote for Donald Trump. Everybody knows I got fired for the research and development that I was doing.
So I voted for Donald Trump, and now I regret it because now, since Elon Musk took over, I lost my job. I was just last night in the hotel. I was ahead of them. I never thought this day would come. Well, I'm gonna regret what I did. I really regret voting for this guy. I'm working on this program for the sound power phones, batteries, researching these batteries for these sound power phones. And they could offer funding.
I regret voting for Trump. I didn't think I was going to actually say this out loud so fast too, right? But I voted for Trump and I regret it. So
So many people are losing their jobs. So many of my friends. I just lost my job too. I worked in this experimental department called Folding Hardtack. It took my wife.
This man who wished not to be identified says his wife is from Venezuela and has lived in the United States for a few years. She was one of 3 people taken from this home. I'm told the 2 others were men who worked in construction. You see them here. This video, only 1 minute and 52 seconds long, we do not see his wife being removed from the home. But this is a picture of her that he keeps in his wallet. Her name is Vianis Ramirez, and he says she was in the process of becoming a United States citizen.
She already had a court date. She was good. Everything good. He just came in and snatched her.
For the last
I voted for President Trump. You're an educator. You didn't vote for Trump eliminating federal funds. No, I did not vote for that. I do not think that's what the voters want. It's devastating.
The county wants to cut our school funding. I don't think that anyone voted for that.
Do you mind if I ask who you voted for in the election?
I voted for Donald Trump.
80% of this county did vote for Donald Trump in November. But that doesn't mean that they believe that anything will be cut here.
I have to take responsibility for my personal vote that enabled that. I have to say I wasn't paying attention. I should have been and I wasn't. There's a lot of reasons for that, but and I regret that, obviously now. Trying to take responsibility for that and own it publicly.
Day after Trump won, I knew I had made a huge mistake. A lot of guilt and genuine shame. Probably gonna get some understandable hate for this. I voted for president.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're back with another video. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadas, to the elder apostles and bishop of Great Millstone, who rule well, who I learn from daily. I'd like to give double honor, shalom to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the elect, shalom. Here with the video, I'm going to call Maga regrets. And you've seen in the multiple videos, multiple people crying about now they regret voting for Donald Trump and putting him into the White House. They regret listening to him, believing in those lies, that he would make America great for them again. Now, those Northern Kingdom Jake should know better. This place has never been great for you or the so-called Negroes. But since you want to join hand in hand with Egypt, hey, you got to fall with them. You want to live by that sword, you got to die by that sword. And that's what's going on. But it's not just you guys. There's also the so-called white men, as you've seen, farmers, teachers, government workers. A lot of those why can't I never remember that word? It's a lot of you brothers. Give me a moment. All those executive orders Trump been signing has put a lot of people in bad situations. As you've seen, the former, he was out begging people for help. But before Trump got in office, he found a government program that helped him pay for all his farming equipment to fix his farm up. Trump get in, cut funding to that. Now he has no money to fix his farm up. You had the one guy say he voted for Trump, then he voted himself right out of work. He probably one of them government officials that Trump had ended up kicking out. Then you had the teachers, and they're starting to see that they didn't know the man that they elected, which they never did. They listened to sweet lies, got in their head thinking, "Oh yeah, man, America gonna be back on top. We're gonna be able to make money again." Nah, that's not what about to happen. Babylon the Great, what you know as America, the United States, or whatever you want to call it, it's not gonna get any better. But it makes my heart happy to see the so-called white man get some of the oppression that our people has felt for generations. where you had your own government working against you, keeping you down, keeping you from building wealth, from having something, taking everything that you have. I mean, they still doing it to us now, but it's nice to see that it's happening to the so-called white man more and more now. And the only thing they're gonna do is make them angry. Why? Because that's what oppression do. They're gonna be our first scripture we're gonna get into. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. And we seen that these people allow that gift, that supposed gift that Donald J. Trump was gonna bring, a better America, destroy their heart, destroy their minds, because they end up voting someone in who never really had plans on making America great for middle and low class families anymore in the first place. Just sucked them in. Now they all going through that same oppression like the so-called Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans have been going through for generations. That's why I don't understand how those Northern Kingdoms ran out there to vote for Trump when he always been hard on y'all. He before he even got in there, he always talked about that border situation. So now y'all put him in a position where he can come down on y'all even harder. When you definitely feeling that oppression, kicking y'all up out of here. And Trump, he don't care. He gonna continue to do what he do. He gonna continue to sign those executive orders, making things tougher for the middle and low class people of the United States, doing the work of his leaders, those 13 banking families who actually run the United States. And he's gonna continue to put these people in this situation to where that oppression is gonna make them madder and madder, and they're gonna destroy a lot more families. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go here. Proverbs 28:16 in the AMP. A leader who is a great oppressor lacks understanding and common sense. And we know Trump lacks both. And he's going to be a great oppressor to this place because he just getting started. Those executive orders are only going to get worse and worse. So if you feel oppressed now, you feeling the heat now, just continue. Because Yahweh Shem Shai is going to put the spirit upon Trump to get even worse than what he is now. A leader who is great as a great oppressor lacks understanding and common sense, and his wickedness shorten his days. Because they're gonna get to a point where the old people are gonna be tired of him. Remember, they did a Simpson episode where he did get knocked off, and we know they'll put the truth of their motives or their moves into children's shows and movies. So don't be surprised if he do, because there's a lot of people these executive orders have truly taken down. That's why they have that magnum regret, because they never expected him to come after them, because he was supposed to make America great again for whites, or so-called whites, whose true biblical name are Edomite. He was supposed to make America great for them again. But lo and behold, ain't nothing been great about it. Matter of fact, he done put a lot of them in, as you've seen, in tough positions. But he who hates unjust gain will be blessed and prolong his days. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. Because none of these leaders here on earth are going to be hate unjust gain, Salaki. Especially in Babylon. These presidents, at least 8 out of 10 they all work for those banking families. Let's get that straight. But they had some decent ones here and there. But Trump, unjust game, man. He's gonna continue this great oppression that he's been brought to the people with these executive orders, these new laws, cutting government funding to a lot of things that these people need. You gotta understand. Then Elon Musk already got the keys to the treasury. So y'all think this bad, man? This only the beginning. Trump is about to truly bring a butt woman to y'all. But he's gonna be out there. He's still gonna have his supporters he's gonna lie to, who's gonna believe everything he say. I'm doing it so we can cut down a national budget. Or I'm doing it so this person can't get that money. But it's all lies. And there's still gonna be people that believe him. But every time they believe him, more and more are gonna fall off. Because they're gonna realize all he's doing is lying to us, deceiving us, matter of fact. We're gonna go here, 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And we're gonna see a lot of that. This is just the beginning. A lot of them Edomites can't even take what's going on. They done put this evil man in the White House. He done deceived them, told them that America gonna be great again. And they gonna be able to do the stuff that their grandparents did. They can go back to being the wicked Edomites that they truly are. They ain't gotta hide themselves. That's why you see the neo-Nazis party and all this other stuff coming out. But he gonna get them too. That's the funny thing. If you ain't rich, if you ain't powerful, he cares little to nothing for you. So they're just getting to see why they running out here trying to take over stuff, march. Trump is just putting them in a situation to where once he get what he want, they're gonna be thrown away like the rest of the trash. Then you're gonna see neo-Nazis on TikTok. Well, I voted for Trump and I regret it. It's coming, man. As the scripture said, they're gonna wax worse and worse. Matter of fact, let's get that wax worse. That was 2 Timothy. Slocky. 3:13. My mind run blank real fast sometimes. Shell wax.
Strong's G 4298. Placopto. Placopto.
Procopto. To drive forward as if by beating, i.e. figuratively and intrusively, to advance in amount, to grow in time, to be well along, to increase, to proceed to profit, by force spent wax. And for time's sake, we're just gonna go to go forward, to advance, to proceed, to increase, to make progress. And Trump's gonna increase in wickedness. Basically, is what it's saying. That evil man is gonna increase more and more. Why? Because he's been given the power by those 13 Illuminati families to do so. So there's gonna be even more oppression, more budget cuts, more tax cuts, more executive orders that hurt the people. It's not over yet. Think about that. Most of the executive orders that they're crying about was only done in 1 month. 1 month and 2 weeks. He got in office and he went to signing all kind of executive orders. So you can't think that it's over. Cause Trump coming. Like I said, all they're gonna do end up causing the people to hate him more and more. They're gonna be ready to fight. They're gonna be ready to rebel. Cause there's not gonna be any way they can survive off the things that he's gonna push. And it's slowly building up. The resentment, the hate. I mean, they're on them videos crying and saying, I regret voting for him. But you also know with their regret comes anger. Because they're thinking, why, man? I put my trust in you. And the scripture already tell you shouldn't put your trust in man. I put my trust in you. And you said you're going to make America great for me again, where I'll be able to live. I'm struggling. And one thing about a man that has a family, he never want to let his family suffer. So you can see how a lot of these white Americans are going to end up turning against their government. But they're going to get tired of losing. They believe the lies of the so-called Mexican were coming in, taking their jobs, even though they were still making money. None of them lost no job. They still believed it. Now look at them. Now they ain't got no jobs, and the Mexican being shipped back to where they come from, or the so-called Spanish. So who you gonna blame now? Your government. That's who. You're gonna blame Trump. You're gonna blame Elon Musk. You're gonna blame the Republicans. Then y'all gonna rebel. Y'all gonna fight back. Pissed off. Where's my money? I needed that grant. I need those loans to provide for my family. And they're going to start with the small time government. They're going to lead up. Because it's gonna go that way, man. If you think he's only gonna stop here, you crazy, man. This man is a madman. He's insane. And he's not gonna just stop with the executive orders he done passed now. No, because they're gonna make a clear distinction between the rich and the poor. There ain't gonna be no more middle class. You either got it or you don't. We're gonna go here, 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their king nor princes, and in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That sedition going to a revolt, an upheaval of the people against a government. And them kings and princes is just your government officials. You people are gonna stand up against them because you're gonna get tired of the oppression that you're going through, that Jake had to go through, like I said, for generation after generation after generation. Y'all can't take it. Y'all Edomites ain't cut like that. Even though y'all swear y'all the best swimmers, best runners, the handsomest, all this other stuff, y'all had a word believe that y'all the best in and all not. Y'all gonna be the one that start that sedition that it says here in 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. Why? Because a lot of you gonna finally see that America, aka Babylon the Great, will never be great again. And that hurt y'all to the core. Not my daddy America. Not my grandpa America. Yep. It's not gonna be y'all's anymore. It's not even y'all's now. And Trump is slowly revealing that to you. He taking the mask off of you and showing you. So y'all gonna start rebelling against the government. shit, y'all gonna start rebelling against each other because he's still gonna have a few of them. They're gonna be loyal to him, and they're gonna start a whole thing. But little do y'all know, all that is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that these things happen to Babylon the Great as part of its destruction. Y'all was set very high, as that saying go. Y'all been on cloud 9 for a long time. Now Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua about to bring y'all back down to earth. And he done already started using Trump. I'm going to go here. Isaiah 19, 2-4. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. So it's going to be a lot of those Magna regrets versus a lot of those Trump lovers. Then you're going to have the race wars. Then you're going to have family wars. Then you're going to have nationality wars. All that is going to go on, along with that sedition. All Trump doing is directing y'all to that point. While there's videos of people that's complaining about it, there's also videos of people who's rejoicing that he's making these decisions. So y'all gonna bump head. And it's not me telling you. This is what the Lord had already had his men prophesy. All I'm doing is bringing it to you. Verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt, which is Babylon or America, shall fail in the midst thereof. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to their idol and to their charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. And we're watching the spirit of Babylon the Great, aka America, slowly being drained out of this place. It's trying to come back for that last little bit, hoorah. But the person who supposedly bringing it back is the one who killing it. Man, the irony of that, man. The man who pushed for America to be great again is the one who's destroying it. That's how you know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has a sense of humor. Because he's using Trump to destroy the thing he said he's going to make great again. All right, verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, says Yahweh of hosts. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts. And y'all up under that cruel lord. Didn't he say he gonna give it to you? A fierce king? Matter of fact, let's go look up that word fierce. Isaiah 19. Oh yeah. There we go. What's that? As I'm gonna make sure.
Strong's age 5794. As.
Fierce, greedy, a strong, vehemently harsh, fierce, greedy, mighty, power, rough, strong. So he's put a greedy king over you. A greedy and harsh king. And that's what these decrees are. He didn't put them over you. Now he making decrees and laws, taking away the help that you did have for the government. That a lot of you so-called white people have been using for years and years. Knew about all these government assistance, all these things that help build businesses and things like that. Now Trump taking them away. Like I said, you're going to be angry about it. Because you already are. You're going to rise up and you're going to fight. And you're going to help destroy Babylon. because you're going to want to make it great again. But it'll never be great again, because the Lord said he would have healed Babylon, but it won't be healed. This place won't go back to being what you wanted it to be. It's over with. So there's no point in having no regret. There's no point in talking about you wish it can go back to how it used to be, because it'll never go that way. This place will ultimately be destroyed. So thinking about the past, that's all it's gonna be. Just a thought. But this place, if you haven't noticed or not, is on its last leg. One of the crutches have fallen. It's weakened. The legs are shaking. The head is hung over. Drool is starting to come down. Only thing left for it is to fall on his face. Of course, you can think about all the good time when they were great and powerful and they ruled the world, ruled nations, put other nations in fear. All that's coming to an end. So don't think about how great it was. Think about how bad it's about to be. We're gonna end out here. Ecclesiastes 7 and 10 in the God's Words translation. Don't ask why were things better in the old days than they are now. It isn't wisdom that led you to ask this. It wasn't wisdom. Wisdom didn't lead you to ask why. That sadness, that regret, that's what led you to ask why were things better in the old days. That greed, thought everything gonna come back to a point to where it's gonna be great again. That you'll be able to do and say the things that you used to. But no, that time over with. Babylon is on the cusp of being destroyed. Also, the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach is closely at hand, so is the deliverance. So you can ask that question, why was it better in the old days? But guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it now. You can remember America for being the great power it was, but there's nothing you can do to get back to that point. There are no time machines. There are no portals that'll take you back to 1990 or 80 or 60 or whatever your favorite year. Only thing to look forward to now is the destruction of this place and the salvation of the Israelite. And those who are outside of the 12 tribes, look forward to captivity, man, because it's going to be long and harsh. But that's all I had on that. Hope this video was edifying. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem and Yahweh Shai. Shalom.